what's up? It's your boy, Mark my words, coming back to you. Still in this series, man, talking about alcohol and the negative effects it can have on you, bro, once you start abusing the privilege, right? So when we talk about alcohol abuse, that just means that you have the privilege of being able to drink alcohol because you're old enough, you can afford to drink, you have the time and the space to drink, and you're abusing that privilege, right? And so a lot of things that come with it are what we're talking about in this video series. But man, you know, we didn't talk about the effects that it has on your fitness, right? If you're trying to make fitness gains, or if you're just trying to get in a better shape, or what it does to your already decent shape that you're in. That happens as well. So we'll get into that in a minute. Real quick, if you feel like, you know, anything that you've seen on any video that I've ever done, you know, on my page or this video, right? All I ask you to do is share it with somebody, you know, give somebody the information that you got. You never know what somebody's going through. And sometimes when you share like a video with them, whether it be one of my videos or somebody else's, that could actually give them some information that could change their life. You don't think that when you're sharing the video, but a light bulb can go off, man, and, you know, just change somebody's perspective on life, and they can start operating different for years and years to come. So also like and subscribe if you like the video, you know what I mean? If you like the content, if you like, you know, the way the video is being presented, the information, just everything about it. If you like it, press the like button and subscribe, man. That's all I ask you to do. So I appreciate that. Now, previously we talked about how alcohol can affect your sex life with your partner, how alcohol can be a negative effect on your relationship, how alcohol can keep you from progressing in your career, how alcohol gets in the way of driving privileges, how it stunts you financially and keeps you from getting where you want to go. And so today I want to talk to you about how it affects your fitness levels, right? And how even if you're somebody that doesn't work out, how it's going to affect your appearance, how it's going to affect your body physically, and just, you know, in your everyday walk, how it can affect how you operate, right? So one of the biggest things that happened to me when I was just drinking a lot, right? And bro, we're not talking, you know, getting shit-faced, waking up face down in a pool of vomit. That's not what we're talking about, bro. We're just talking just drinking too much. Just consuming too much, man. Instead of you having one beer, you have 6. Instead of you having 2 mixed drinks, you have 10. Instead of you having 2 shots, you have 12, you know? That's abusing alcohol. And so for me, what I noticed was, you know, looking back on it now, obviously I haven't been drinking for a while now, but looking back on the situation, I realized that, you know, my appearance changed a lot. So first of all, alcohol swells you. So if you ever see somebody who goes from drinking a lot of alcohol to now they're not drinking alcohol, it swells their face. It swells your face first, and then it starts to swell the rest of your body. Now we always look at that as just somebody, you know, gaining weight, right? We always look at everything as somebody gaining weight. Now, yeah, I would say that you probably gain weight, but a lot of the swelling is just from the alcohol. That's one of the effects that alcohol has on your body. It just puffs you up. So you look bigger than what you are. So if you ever, you know, like I said, if you ever get off the alcohol, or you ever see anybody that stopped drinking, you will see the swelling go down immediately. Immediately. So one of the things that I saw was when I stopped drinking so much, the swelling went down. Now I started working out and taking my health more serious too, but the swelling went down almost immediately. Like when you go from drinking a whole lot to a little, you end up, you know, seeing some major effects like pretty quick. So if you're somebody that just drinks one time a day, or I mean 1 beer a day, 1 shot a day, something like that, you won't see the effects as quickly. But over time, you will start to see a lot of swelling in different areas of your body. You'll start to see the swelling goes down. So obviously, you start feeling more confident about yourself, and you're more willing to go work out if your body's already looking different. Now, alcohol dehydrates you. So what used to happen to me was I would have all intentions of getting up, going to the gym in the morning, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get up 5:30. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna knock it out the park. Even if I got up, right, on time, I'm gonna be dehydrated. So when you're dehydrated, bro, it takes several bottles of water. It takes a couple hours for you to get back to a normal level of hydration. So when you're dehydrated, your body's depleted, bro. It's depleted of fluids. So you're not going to be what you would normally be if you go to the gym. So I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to get on a stair climber. I'm trying to lift weights. I'm trying to run a mile or two on a treadmill, bro. And it's taking so much more out of me because I'm dehydrated, right? So alcohol dehydrates you. And when you're pounding 5-6 beers a night, when you got 5-6 cocktails you're going through every night, bro, that the dehydration sets in, right? So if you're dehydrated, bro, you're never going to be 100% physically. It's not going to happen. So that's one of the ways that it negatively affected me. And it took me a while to get in shape before I stopped drinking. I would be going to the gym, but I'm still drinking every night. And I'm wondering why some days I kill it in the gym, other days I'm lackluster, I'm lazy, I feel like I'm a step behind. Well, that was largely in part to the dehydration I was experiencing. So also, when you drink alcohol a lot, alcohol contains a lot of sugar, right? And then also too, what we do is we mix it. So I used to mix it with a certain juice. And bro, you mix it with the juice, that juice has a lot of sugar in it as well. So now you're having these super big sugary drinks. And a lot of times, bro, it's at night. I mean, 90% of us, bro, we drink at night. So you're consuming all this sugar into your system late at night before you go to bed. So, I mean, I might as well, how hard I was going, I might as well just sit around and eat donuts all night, tasty cakes all night, cakes all night, because at least I would have been eating something that tastes good. If you drinking alcohol, bro, at halftime it don't even taste good like that. But even if you make your cocktail to your liking, even if you start to like beer, you still end up consuming so much more sugar, and it's in liquid form, so it doesn't have to digest the same way that a food would have to digest. So that sugar is getting into your bloodstream much quicker, bro, much quicker. So you end up just consuming so much more sugar. And if anybody, if you've ever looked up, ways that you could lose weight or ways that you could start getting in shape, obviously sugar is one of the things you have to cut back on. So if you're drinking, cutting back on sugar is almost impossible. So and it just prohibits you, man. It just is one of those things. It prohibits you. So also, as far as working out is concerned, bro, so you're drinking from 8 to 11 at night. You're drinking from 6 to 10. That normal 6 to 7 hours you will get of sleep, 8 hours. Now your body's not recovering in the same fashion that it would had you not had so much alcohol or no alcohol at all. So now you're getting up, you're trying to go to the gym. Your body's not at 100% strength because you haven't given it a chance to recover. So it hasn't fully recovered from the day before. So let's just say any muscle in your body, bro, any muscle group, let's just say it was your hamstrings, were a little bit fatigued from things that you did the day before. They don't have a full chance to recover because your body is getting rid of the toxins in your system because of all the alcohol. Half the night, your body's getting rid of those toxins. So, bro, you're waking up in the morning, your hamstrings haven't recovered from what you might have done the day before, which that might have been a workout, that might have been doing yard work. It could have been anything, man. You could have been standing on your feet a long time. So now you're not ready to go to the gym and perform how you're supposed to perform because your body has not recovered like it should. And that affects you, bro, physically, because now you don't feel like working out. You go, you give a half-ass effort, and now when you leave there, you don't feel as satisfied, bro. So it's a good chance you're not going to go the next day. You're not going to go the day after that because now you don't see the progress. But a lot of that has to do with the lack of recovery. And the lack of recovery comes from you drinking and consuming so much alcohol. Now, one of the other things I noticed that happened to me was, bro, when I was drinking, I would make bad eating decisions, right? So let's say it's 7 o'clock. Instead of me making a salad, bro, cooking some chicken breast, cooking some fish, maybe a little bit of brown rice. And bro, when you're 2 shots in and somebody calls you like, yo, you want to go get wings? Why not? You know how it goes. Why not? Bro, when you're drinking, you throw inhibition to the wind, right? So you these rules and these regulations that you're trying to follow, you become a lot less likely, a lot more likely to bend the rules. And so look at over 30 days, bro. Over 30 days, instead of you eating a salad for dinner, or instead of you eating fish, or instead of you eating just something healthy, bro. I mean, there's tons of healthy choices. Out of that 30 days, bro, 15 of those days, now you choose to eat some stuff you know you're not supposed to eat. Fast food, pizza, wings. Come on, man. We know how it goes. You know how when you drink beer, it just seems like wings go along with beer, right? Well, here you are, and now you can't drop a pound. Now it seems like you're not making progress in the gym. You don't see the gains with your numbers. You've been pressing the same numbers now for how long? But bro, so much of that comes from the fact that you're making bad food, you're making bad eating decisions at night. And these bad decisions are causing you to be more lethargic. You're not sleeping as well. Your digestive system doesn't get a chance to rest because you're eating too late. And when you wake up in the morning to work out, or even by the time 4 or 5 o'clock comes, bro, your body might still be digesting that food from the night before. So you're making a lot of bad food decisions based on the fact that you're inebriated. You know what I mean? You got too much alcohol in you. So that's what's coming with. Now, we touched on the sleep a little bit. But bro, if you're not sleeping well, you're not getting that 8 hours of sleep that you need to get. And I know every human being is different, and we've made 8 hours a standard. But let's just use that for an example. If 8 hours is what makes you feel fully recovered and ready to go and energized the next day, so many nights, bro, you don't get a full 8 hours of sleep even though you were in the bed, because your blood alcohol content is so high that it takes a while for your body to get into a deep sleep. So if you're not getting 8 hours of sleep, and let's just say you're getting 6, bro, over 7 days out of the week, you're missing out on 14 hours of sleep. Think about that. You're missing out on 14 potential hours of sleep. That's a night and a half. That's almost 2 nights worth of sleep. Bro, if you go over 4 weeks, we're talking like 62 hours, bro. 62 hours of sleep you're missing out on because you're going to bed and you got a buzz, or you're drunk, or the room is spinning. We've all had that feeling. You don't feel right. So your body has to get itself to a certain level before it can get into a deep sleep, bro. Your body's trying to stay alive when it feels like you're putting toxins in it. So your organs are working harder, your heart's working harder. A lot of things are going on inside of your body, bro, when it's filled with a toxin called alcohol. And bro, listen, I'm speaking from experience. I'm waking up 6 o'clock. I'm trying to go to the gym, bro, but I still feel tired. Like, I want to go back to sleep. So a lot of times what happened? I went back to sleep. 2-3 hours, bro. So now I'm not going to the gym because I got stuff to do. Now I'm not going to work out because the person I was supposed to work out with, he already went. He left. Bro, it happened too many times. And if I could look back on it, bro, it was the fact that I was drinking the night before. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm still going to get up and go to work. I'm still going to get up and get my kids ready to go to school. But bro, that extra 2 or 3 hours that you spend drinking, that's going to take away from 2 or 3 hours that you could be improving your health and your fitness every morning. Every morning, bro. But you gotta understand something. Numbers are never gonna lie to you. 3 hours of drinking, 30 days in a month. That's 90 hours, bro. Let's just say you sleep 3 hours later and you don't get up and go to the gym. Bro, that's 90 hours worth of fitness. That's 90 hours worth of improvement. That's 90 hours worth of strength training that you could have accomplished in 1 month. Just in 1 month, man. We're not talking 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, a year. Think where you would be. Think where you would be right now, bro, if you stopped drinking a year ago. Or if you just really would have cut back a whole lot. But sometimes that's what a lot of you need is just to cut it back 70%. That means if you're drinking 10 beers, bro, a night, you're drinking 10 drinks a night, cut it back to 3. And you'll see a drastic difference, bro, especially with your health and fitness. So you have to understand that abusing this toxin, man, is going to keep you from your fitness goals, even though you might have the drive and the motivation to work out, even though you might be somebody that works out a lot. You're nowhere near what you could be if you could let that toxin go, if you could let that vice go. You're nowhere near what you could become, bro. So just some food for thought, man, because, you know, it's time. If you're 30-something years old, 40-something years old, you might be 50-something years old. It's time for you to get in shape. Or even if you're in shape, bro, you keep going this way, you're gonna fall out of shape. It's gonna get ugly. That's just what it is. So listen to me. If something I've said in this video has resonated with you, if something has hit home and you feel like, man, he was talking to me, but I'd like to talk to him a little bit further because I need to go deeper with this and come up with a solution, a plan to get past this vice I'm in. Click the link in my description, bro. Book a call with me. We'll do a one-on-one call through Zoom. We'll talk about your issues, talk about, you know, if we can put a plan together to help you get to where you need to be, right? Now, that might mean that after we talk, we realize that you need some in-treatment. You need a treatment facility, right? You might need outpatient treatment. You might need an alcohol therapist. You might need a counselor, right? Whatever that is, I can link you with one of those people as well. And we could just figure out a plan, bro, to get you where you need to go. I mean, I'll tell you like this. If I could go back in time, bro, I would have stopped drinking way before I did. Way before I did. It's been a couple years now that I cut back heavily. I would have done it 10 years ago if I'd have known what I know now. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing it to you, bro. Is to get you better. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. A lot of you been drinking for 20 years, bro, and it has gotten you nowhere. And just let me tell you, if you drink another 20 years, it's going to get you even farther down the path of nowhere. All right? So it is your boy, Mark my words, once again coming to you. I'll be back with you soon, baby. All right?